the evening, or at midnight, or when the rooster crows, or in the morning, lest he comes suddenly and find you asleep. And what I say to you, I say to all, stay awake. Hey guys, welcome to the video this week. Out here going for a little walk. It's a beautiful sunny day, and yeah, it's a good time to do today's Bible passage. But anyways guys, last week we read and we continued in the book of Mark chapter 13, where Jesus warned his disciples of the Antichrist and the events that would come at the end of the age. And he told them not to worry because, hey, he will return in power and glory to defeat the evil of this world. And today, guys, we're going to complete our reading in the book of Mark chapter 13, where Jesus reminds us to stay awake and not be caught sleeping when he returns. Now, that leads us to the first question I want you to think about, and that is, can we know the time when Jesus will return? Can we actually know the time when he'll return? And number two, what did Jesus mean in today's passage when he says stay awake? What did he mean by that? I want you to think about those two questions as we read today's Bible passage. And it starts here on chapter 13, verse 32. And it says, "But concerning that day or that hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven nor the Son, but only the Father." Now let's pause for a minute, and we can see clearly that Jesus says to our first question, can we know the time when Jesus will return? And he says, no, we can't. Only God knows. Therefore, anyone who's trying to predict when Jesus is going to return, you shouldn't really listen to them, because they haven't been listening to what Jesus himself said about this, that no one knows the day or the hour, only God. And Jesus makes this very clear. And while he's talking to disciples these things, it isn't so that they work out the day or the hour, it's of his return. It's to do much more, a much more important, deeper reason that he's telling them the things that would happen at the end of the age. But let's keep reading and we'll find out. In verse 33 it says, "Be on guard, keep awake, for you do not know when the time will come. It is like a man going on a journey. When he leaves home and puts his servants in charge, each with his work, and commands the doorkeeper to stay awake. Therefore, stay awake, for you do not know when the master of the house will come, in the evening, or at midnight, or when the rooster crows, or in the morning, lest he comes suddenly and find you asleep. And what I say to you, I say to all, stay awake." Now, that brings us to the second question. What did Jesus mean by stay awake? Well, he gave this whole story about the master going away and then coming back. We don't know when, but to tell the servants to keep working, doing what he said. Don't let him come back and find you sleeping, right? What was Jesus saying? Well, he was saying that when he will return, we need to remain awake. We need to remain watchful, proclaim the gospel to people, to those who God has put around you, right? Your friends, your family, people you work with. We need to remain obedient to God and follow Jesus so that we're ready when he returns, when he comes, and we're not sleeping, so to speak. Now, guys, this is a short one today, and I hope that God has spoken to you and your heart, and that he's reminding you to stay awake. If you're not doing what you should be doing, ask God to forgive you. Repent and do what you should do. Get out there and do all those good things that God has already planned out for you to do. You just need to follow his spirit and his will. Anyways, guys, God bless you, and God willing, I'll see you again next week. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video this week, and remember, true knowledge is meant to be shared. So go out and tell a friend, or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 friends what you learned about this week, and God willing, I will see you next time.